Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. May there be peace for all. Anytime, anywhere, we can change the mind. Mind normally lives in default setting, and Mangalacharan changes the mind to discernment setting. That is one way to understand. Okay. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. May there be peace for all. You think, thought is the mantra. May there be peace for all. So it is a thought contains the knowledge. What is this knowledge? Oh, this knowledge is, it says peace should be everywhere. Very good. The peace is everywhere. Why stress should be everywhere? Why there should be a bad morning? This changes our mind. We have to remember this, and if you don't believe, then it will not work. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. May there be completeness in all. When you may be doing on your own, you may do it loudly. You feel sleepy, it is better to do it loudly because that will prevent you sleeping. But gradually we will move to the mental level, and during the day you are going to meet someone. So let us first have a Mangalacharan mantra. You are embarking on a new project. Let us have a Mangalacharan mantra. You are going to sleep. Let us have a Mangalacharan mantra. You woke up. Let us have it. Sarvesham, Sarvesham, Mangalam Bhavatu. May there be auspiciousness for all. May there be auspiciousness for all. It is not simply repeating a thought and demonstrating to others. You can open your eyes. Honey, I have been doing it, don't disturb me. So it means you are crazy. Don't you see that, I'm meditating and I'm going into peace and you are... It will not work. It will never work. Can you figure out what is that step out of the 8 steps? It is the eighth step. 8th step says leave your home. So leave your home does not mean that you are leaving the home physically. You are leaving the home of delusion. You are leaving the home of I-ness. You are leaving the home of attachment. And that can happen mentally. That can happen mentally. Buddha was stoned. Buddha went to, I have to bring this, is very important. Please apply these principles in your daily life, at home, at work, with friends in the pose. Otherwise, change will not take place. Transformation will not take place. I say you are crazy and you say I am crazy, so I enter. This is an action, and that action has brought a problem. So now I have to see the same action should bring the peace in me. So I have to act. I have to apply these principles in my daily life. Otherwise it will not work. You may be thinking, I'm sitting, please, I'm sitting in my room, eyes are closed and the room is locked. Someone knocks the door, you don't open it. To prove that you are meditating. Are you meditating for others? Are you making others crazy for your meditation? Don't be sad, Ashok. If you don't apply, it will not work. Ask yourself why. I told you, cause and effect relationship. Find out the cause. If you don't apply, you will not rise in awareness in society, at workplace, in your relations. And if you don't rise, so you are the same person. Internally, you may think, I reached to the higher state of the consciousness, I heard you. It will not work. You have to apply these principles. And when you apply these principles, people will say, look at this hypocrite. Yesterday he was fighting with me, and now he is talking. People will definitely say it. One great master, Swami Chinmayanand, says that, did you practice meditation? Yes. Are you in peace? Yes. Go to the work. Get hit by the work. What he says? Do you understand? Get hit by the work. What it means? People will take you the same person, who fought with me yesterday. But you have changed now internally. In order to perfect that you have changed, you have transformed, you have to leave the home. Leave the home means the society works in delusion, in ego, in illusion, in pleasure seeking means society will continue to work. Collective consciousness. 10 people, 5 people in a family, at a workplace, in the society. Are you understanding that? They will continue to do the same thing. Internally, you have left the society. Internally, mentally. Are you understanding? That is the meaning of leave your home, 8th step. Okay, you don't leave the home. No, I live in peace. I am a great meditator. Oh, you're a great meditator? Oh, you're a great meditator. And ultimately you will react. All your practices have gone if you don't live in the world. If you don't apply these principles in the world. Let me give one example. The Buddha, I told you that the Buddha, after enlightenment, went to the kingdom to invite his dad, his wife name is Yashodhara, I think, yes, and his son name is Raghu. So, to invite them to follow this path of mindfulness. They make mockery of this guy, Buddha. Society wants you to fit in the scheme of pleasure, in the scheme of delusion, in the scheme of ego. You are living into the same society, but still, internally you are different. So dad said, okay, you take care of this, you take over this kingdom, and after all you have come, I will give you the forgiveness. Buddha said, I have come here to ask you to follow me, to show you the path of mindfulness, and you are asking me to take over the kingdom. Did you understand the meaning of leaving home? You can leave home now. Otherwise, we build our ego. I'm doing meditation. One guy told me, look at this, my wife. She does not do. I said, what the hell you are doing to your wife? What the wife has to do? If she is not doing, let her not do it. Leave your home. When you leave your home, you are always relaxed and calm. Don't take it otherwise your spouse, your partners uh, will come to my house and attack me. So I'm not saying that. Leave your home. Mental maturity. What we are talking of the six treasures. So anyhow, so after many years, uh, Buddha went again to the same his father's kingdom to teach the same mindfulness. Yashodhara was there, his wife and his son was there. His wife and his son was there. So his wife desired to meet Buddha privately, personally. So Buddha gave the permission. Now see the state of awareness of the Buddha. If you live into that state at any moment of time, you have, at least from your side, you have no conflict. Buddha gave the permission, yes, Yashodhara. Perhaps, I can imagine that he used the same word, honey, yes, honey, why you want to meet me in private? What is it? Yashodhara says, what about inheritance? What is in your mind? That is inheritance of the kingdom. Perhaps Yashodhara might have thought of it. We don't know. Buddha said, invite Rahul, invite son, our son. He initiated the younger, hardly 15, 16-year-old son initiated into the mindfulness journey. Are you happy, honey? Inheritance. Inheritance. Yashodhara looked into the eyes of the Buddha, and Yashodhara also became a monk. Then started the woman monkhood in India. Leave your home. When you leave your home, you are always with the six treasures. Mom is mom. Yes, mom will remain mom. But you have changed your attitude. To check that you have changed your attitude, you have to apply these principles in your life. If you don't apply these principles, it will not work. All your learning through the last 5 years is a waste. Did you understand, Ashok? You understand. Only a few people understand. Leave your home. That is the message. When you leave your home, you are already relaxed. You are calm. The six treasures will come to you. They will remain with you. There's a tradition flourished in India, that's why. Otherwise, the same thing happened with the Jesus. Also, Jesus was crucified. So in India, what happens, that is the breath of the spirituality is the breath in India. So that is also present in the society. So they find a new way. Every time there is a new way. And everything comes into your mind. It is the mind. Mind must change from the delusion to the discernment to the karma yoga. I start applying these principles. Did I not apply these principles in a simple way? It is my duty. It is your right that it is your right to attend the session at the time we have chosen. So I should be ready before. Otherwise, in a society, sorry, I just opened so just wait for it. In a private lesson, couple of people send me the message. Oh, just wait for 5 minutes. I'm 5 minutes late. So you are already in a hurry. Pick up only one issue and you will change. Your honey is always irritated and reacted. You have applied many ways and still the reaction is there. Now apply the Eastern wisdom. See that what you can offer, what you can give. How can you show that you are dutiful practically, and you will see the change. But if you don't do it, it will not work. You can try, you can be philosophical. Oh yes, I am doing meditation. You are talking and you fall into sleep. People will make fun of you. That is one aspect. Second aspect, people will still make fun of you. You have to endure it. Until you reach to a point where people will recognize you. Even your family members will recognize you, otherwise they won't recognize you. If you say, you crazy, I'm doing meditation, you are disturbing me. This is not an application. You have not left the home. You have not left the home of delusion, of ignorance. 8th step. And once you leave it even for 3 hours, you will find 3 hours you are full of successes. Seeker's commitment is required. Seeker's commitment is required. Applying these same principles. Or otherwise we hide. No, it is none of my business. Honey, it is none of your business. Let me attend this session. No, you can also join it. But let me keep it open. Okay, everything is open. Spirituality is very open. I've given you a very hard task to start with from today. Apply these principles. If you don't apply, it will not work. I never forget Swami Chinmayanand, who says, oh, did you practice meditation? Go to the Word. After the meditation, what happened? You are in peace. Okay, go to the Word and check. Are you still in peace? Go and get hit by the Word. What it means? Get hit by the Word. Get hit by your near and dear ones. Oh, they will make a fun of, oh, you haven't done meditation. You might be feeling peace. I hope that you won't become angry. They are not doing anything, but they will make fun of you. That is the nature of the society. what I should do. I should endure it. Endurance, resilience. And I don't leave any opportunity to communicate, to talk about it, like Buddha. That is why I brought this story. His wife said, "What about inheritance?" So he meant about the kingdom. He invited the son and he said, "Okay, let me initiate you into the monkhood. That is my inheritance." That is my, follow the path. Can I dare to do that? I'm asking another question. Can I dare to do that? I can only dare to do that if I feel the change in me. If I don't feel the change, I don't dare. Buddha was so casual. Okay, tiny invite. And after a few days, his wife also said, "Can you initiate me?" Yes. Okay. Finished. She also became a great monk. And Rahul also became a great monk. That's another story. We will take it some other time. If you don't do that, then it will not work. Now pay attention. Leaving home, I have to follow the first 7 steps. 7th is strong inclination in desire. Strong inclination will ask your mind to do the Mangalacharan morning, evening, doing the practice, and during the day you are doing your business. Continue doing it. You are living with your anyone. Continue to do it. I've been telling you, you will be hit by the word. If you are not hit by the word, you are unlucky. Why you are unlucky? Society lives unconsciously, instinctively, and impulsively. Society means the people in your home who are not practicing Eastern wisdom. Okay, so you have done meditation. I hope you will live in peace today. You will not disturb anyone. They will definitely make fun of you. I can bet you. Then this sama, the inner peace. Now you check. You are not affected, impacted by the situation, relationship outside. You are not impacted. Situational happiness. You know that situational happiness does not exist. Whether the honey appreciates you or whether the honey makes fun of you. Do you see? Do you see? You get hit by the word, now you are not getting hit by the word. Sama, Dama, your perception of the honey and the friend and the food. People will make fun of me. I gave you an example last week the 70-year-old woman who had all the black hair, she has been my couple of years senior to me in the same. Oh, she said, "What ugly look you have grey hairs. Why don't you color your hairs?" I said, "How many grandchildren you have?" She said, "Yes." I said, people will notice. How old are you? Even if you have black hairs. You should be ready to give a befitting, kind, calm response. But anyhow, you told me, then I will plan to have my hairs black. To tease me more, she did not stop there. She said, "At least your wife should have a black hairs." I said, women always are young, so I have no problem. Now, I have repeated couple of times indirectly, now I'm doing it indirectly. You have to be hit by the word. People will make fun of you. Now people will make fun of you. and you are impacted and affected by the situation, you will realize that you are a failure. So you have to do more practice. It is a self check. It is a self check. Are you understanding that what I'm saying? It is a self check. So when you have that self check, you see the Shama is there, Dama is there, Titiksha. You can say Titiksha, resilience. Shraddha is there, faith. Uparati. Uparati means that now you don't see. Your mind says, this food gives me the pleasure. But at the same time, your mind returns back. Pleasure, pain, not in the world. It is my interpretation of an object or a relationship. Why? I have left my home. What home? Physical home? No. I divorced my honey? No. I divorced my delusion. I divorced my eye maker. I divorced my craziness. I divorced my reactiveness. Why? There is no situational, relational happiness or sorrow outside in the world. That is the meaning. You live in the world, get hit by the world, to check again and again every day. Not once, but every day. What is going to happen? And the last one, I told you, the samadhanam. What is going to happen? Say, for example, you always react. You have created an image about your mom, and now your mind is always ready to react. That reaction is gone now. For example, with the son or daughter or anyone, that reaction is gone. Gone, you have left the home. It is so even you don't say, you don't respond, you don't react, you hold it. So at least you have succeeded physically. Verbally, you did not say anything. Now you take care of the mind. Where is you make fun of yourself mentally. Where is your peace? Where is your Shama? Go back, reflect on it, change. Many people say that, okay, meditation, you are wasting your time sitting in meditation. No, you are preparing a ground. How to think, speak, and act in peace and happiness and joy in the world outside. Why? The world outside. Society lives unconsciously. Society lives by the default mind. You don't believe it? Take an example. You come to me and you don't know anything about what you are doing. My friend, I do nothing. Oh, he does nothing? He does nothing? Society demands you do nothing. Then he must be a crazy guy. Oh, you yet to be married? What the hell it has to do with you, with my marriage or my divorce or my relationship? Society lives unconscious. So it does not mean that you fight with the society. You rise above the social consciousness while living in the same society. Will help you, will pave the way to awakening. If you have any objection, if you have any reflection, let us start. Who is going to take the lead? Unmute, Barbara.
Yes.
Unmute, Barbara.
Okay.
Yes.
I have a question, and that is, how do monks who live most of their lives in monasteries, how do they evolve when they don't get hit with by the world?
They have to go to the society to teach. First they prepare themselves, they reach to the higher state, and then they go back to the society. They have to return to the same society. Buddha returned to the same society, the same relationship. But the perception of relationship has changed completely. That is the simple answer. Yashodhara, his wife, said, what about inheritance? So she was asking, what about the kingdom? And what Buddha did? Called my son, call our son. Initiated into the monk. Application. First reason. Second reason, that there are two types of practices. You have a strong inclination, a very intense desire to find your real self. You can directly enter into the state of awakening by being a monk. So there is a condition in getting initiated into a monkhood. The master checks, they understand, they examine you, that you are not at all impacted by the society. Now you can come. Now you can practice meditation for hours. But again, they are sent back to the society. Go and teach. We still have that tradition. You will be surprised. 3 years of teaching in the monastery. After 3 years, the monk, you have to go to this county. Only you have to pick up this 3 township. There are 10,000 people. You have to teach. You have not to ask anything. Your teaching changes the people in that township, and they offer you, can we build a monastery for you? Yes, you can build a monastery. So that is one test you pass. As a monk you pass, that you are living, you have left the home. Many ways. Yes, David, Jerry, you want to share?
Thank you, sir. Cause and effect, there's always a cause and effect, and my thinking is that I am the creator of the cause and the creator of the effect.
Yes.
So if I have that strong desire to evolve, then I always see it that way. I always see that I created the cause and the effect.
Yes, you are right. That is the 7th step, the strong desire to live into that state. State is inside me, situation is outside. You know, these teachers, great masters who have been teaching, they have been rebuked, humiliated, stoned. What about us? We are a small fragment, We are nothing as compared to those great masters. So it means if I'm into that profession, people will definitely raise objections. They will oppose. Why they will oppose? Because they are already living in delusion and pleasure. But I have to be consistent. I have to be consistent with these six inner treasures, and then the life is going to change. I have done 3 times and it did not change. You did everything with your ego. That is why you are not changing. small things. So cause and effect, yes. If I have the word, honey, you did not change, I guided you for 3 days. Or I guided you for 5 years, you are not changing. So, get hit by the word. It appeals to me, Swami, He's a great master. He lived until 2003 and 4. Yes, David, you want to say something?
Yeah, I'm always aware or consciousness of the default nature of society, and it just reinforces our ability. We cannot control what goes on in society. But it brings back to us. We're in control. It's like today here in Phoenix, it's supposed to be 116 degrees. We can complain and do whatever we want, but we can't change it. So we just need to go find an air-conditioned place to hang out in and just carry on. And society is not going to change. Society has grown over the years to be like that. And so all we need to do is withdraw, find inner peace and happiness, and just exist.
Yeah, and I have to apply those principles. Why I apply these principles? I live a little about the social consciousness. Whether social consciousness is impulsive, what you are doing, I do nothing. Social consciousness says, oh, he's a crazy guy. He's living in a society and does nothing. I started saying that. They said, oh, this guy is gone. He's gone mad. So every master changes their expression according to the nature of the society. So it means they are actively engaged. And when they are actively engaged, not only they help themselves, they check, oh, I'm okay, internally and externally. Now I am ready to answer your question. But if you are not doing this, then you will continue to create more problem for you attending these lessons. Randy, how about you?
Thank you. To me, it seems like it's a blessing to put our mindfulness to the test out in the world. And the key before we go and do anything is to offer the mantra as a sort of a path before. But when things come up, and they will come up, as a few people have mentioned here, then we know by our reaction where we are in the process. And we can also reinforce our growth and our, goal to be inward when we come up against the things in the world.
Yes. Even to your students, your mind might have pointed out, this student is not going to change. Yes, mind. It is a good thought, but every person is changing. Let me try once again. So we have to, if the mind starts thinking, I have left the home. Every human being has a potential to reach to that stage. Dennis, you want to say something?
Yes, I think, like others have already mentioned, I think that the world is there to test and to challenge my mental maturity and the depth of my understanding and the depth of my meditation. And the world will continuously try to provoke reaction in me. And if I submit, it just means that my knowledge is imperfect. And that's the reason we need to be hit by the world and take that hit not as a tragedy, but as a reminder that there is still something for me to learn. And the world does its best to become my home. It wants to trick me into believing that the world is my home. And I think that in this context, leaving home means living in the world with clear understanding that the world is not my home.
Beautifully said. You see the sixth step? That is why we practice understand the defects in the world. That is why we have followed that step. Just pick up, understand clearly. It should merge with your mind. Oh, there is a defect in the world. Defect in the world means what? Honey will get. Why don't you listen to me? I've been listening to you for so many years. Okay, yes, now I can also listen to you again. So you take it easy. You are easy in the world. You are very uneasy in the world means you are caught up by the world. You are hit by the world and you don't live into that state of you pick up all the 8 steps. Once you pick up, you live into these 8 steps. You are already living into the 6 treasures, my friends. Pay attention. Christina couple of times said, my mom, my mom. How can my mom can disturb you? It is only your mom. It's not a big deal. Yes, what do you want to say?
Thank you. I think my mind caught on to an objection that I know is a delusion. When you said, like, we're not supposed to react, right, or speak, and we can withhold that. But then, people will say, well, then you're just giving in, or letting someone walk all over you, or not standing up for something.
Yes.
How do we,
You are submitting the pressure of the society. The person is saying that you are giving in. From where this thought has come? In what relationship? It is to the society. You have not left the home. First you leave the home and then talk to me. Look at it. I have to put my discernment. Then only the change will come. Giving in you. How many times we have given in? Nothing happened to us. This time also nothing happened to us. Let me check. Nothing is going to happen. The entire world says, oh, are you giving in? And will you not get a sleep? Will you not wake up the next day? It is again, yes, you rightly pointed out, it is a delusion. We have to apply these principles, starting from the family, personal life, professional life, social life, anywhere, everywhere. Stephen, what is your take? You look serious.
I'm always serious.
No, serious.
I think the importance. I've been doing a lot of thinking about contemplating and reflecting on this, and I'm coming to the fact that Eastern wisdom is it's a sequence, and we're following these steps along the way, and the importance of being hit by the world is getting us back to the sequence, and understanding that we want to grow in our own way. And being hit by the world just continues to drive us to do it more and more and more, and be committed to it more and more and more. And that's really been my takeaway from all of this.
Yes. Do you think that I reached to that state? No, easily. It took many, many years. It took many years. It is not easy. But one thing, it is rewarding. Every time you experience that state, it is rewarding. Oh, you are giving in, you are succumbing to the pressure. Ah, honey, you are right. You are a good friend of mine. That's why you are pointing me out. Let me contemplate and think, and then I will talk to you. Your answer is always ready. You are crazy. I'm more crazy than you think. Come on. You're always ready. That readiness comes by consistent practice. Close your eyes. We'll share their experiences later. Eyes are closed. Being comfortable. No, we place position and posture. For you, that society, that world is also body, breath, mind, intellect, and ego. So you are leaving that world. You are living that word. So that is why we talk of the place, position, and posture. You see the what is the subtle points involved in it. Being comfortable, your mind instantly checks, aware of the comfort is always there in spite of the change in the world. That makes you a deeper practice. We are not changing the steps, we are changing the quality of the steps of meditation. Why I'm not changing? I will change. I have changed a lot. We will change once these steps are, you are settled into them, then being carefree. Being carefree. Carefree, knower in the known. The word is the known, I am the knower. These two cannot mix up. You see, these two cannot mix up. Knower cannot mix up with the known. Known is the word, situation, relations, people, pleasure, etc. It's, oh, that is the known, they cannot mix up. So when they mix up in delusion, when I don't leave the home, it is my home. That is what the being carefree is. Okay, Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu. May there be happiness for all. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. May there be peace for all. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. May there be completeness for all. Yeah, there is a sense of incompleteness in the world. The world cannot feel complete. World cannot give you the peace. So, mind drives me within. It cannot lead me to the happiness. So, happiness, the idea, feeling, and awareness of happiness drives me within. Cause and effect, you see? Same thing, and may there be a spaciousness for all. You are looking at the breath, the flow of the breath. In that flow of the breath, your mind non-verbally aware of happiness, peace, completeness, and the spaciousness. Means what? Means what? You are living in self-awareness. You are not living in social awareness. Social awareness, what I'm doing, I have a ready-made reply. I'm not doing anything is not an option. Flow of the breath, non-verbal awareness, and that non-verbal awareness helps you to live in a society, live in a society above the society. But that is not a part of the ego. If it is ego, then you are living in the world. Society lives with the ego. How it is lives with the... Who is the richest guy in the world? Elon Musk. It is a good statement, but a statement guided by the ego. At least I am not. One example only. Other examples, it. Look deep inside the forehead in the space, and in that point in the space, you start breathing long deep in the hissing into the rib cage. Long deep and continue breathing long deep in the hissing breath into the rib cage. Continue. You are breathing, aware of the point deep inside the forehead in the space, and everything is supporting you. Your body is supporting you with the place, position in the posture. The comfort is supporting you, being carefree. Carefree means that the known world outside has nothing to do with you at this moment, and you're absorbed into the breathing. Continue, continue. And now stop this, be aware of the flow of the breath. Check the flow of the breath. You already know. If the flow of the breath is equal, wonderful. If it is not, that too is wonderful. It is outside you. You are not the breath. Feel the sensation and experience if I say the temporary freshness, a sense of absorption. And that is the moment you drop Om Shanti on the 16 segments of the fingers. Now I already explained one of you may be looking deeply into the first segment, and your mind, based on the mood and the mode, it may mentally say Om Shanti. It takes a lot of time, let it take. You're not going to you don't think of completing. We are not in a competition. And other may have the same state of the mind. They may drop it Om Shanti. You feel the sensation there, then Om Shanti. It depends on your mood and the mood of the mind, and also the impressions present in the mind. I want you to check that. That will help you evolve your mind to a mental maturity much easier. Someday you will find that, mind is in a hurry. Someday the mind is very slow because of sleepiness, either in a hurry or a sleepiness. Both are not required. But the tone of saying Om Shanti may be the same when you are aware. You have to explore that. This step is not easy. This step is not so, but it is very easy. If you have seen the defects in the world, seventh step is intense desire, eighth is leaving the home. So we are on the just words of leaving the home, is what this step is. And now leave this smooth mind inside the heart in a triangle. Visualize the triangle of any color pointing upward. That too is not so easy. Your awareness of the side of a triangle, Om Shanti, moving clockwise and anti-clockwise, dropping Om Shanti on each side of a triangle to synchronize. You see that the mind syncs with the side of the triangle. And that triangle is basically, it is an imaginary triangle. But the best part is that we are conscious. That is why we are dropping Om Shanti. So consciously I can pick up an imaginary triangle, find the sync, that is the right moment to push the mind deep inside, singing Om, deep into the cave of your heart. Mind seems to stop, you say Shanti, and everything, as if everything has stopped. Sometimes we don't feel that. Yes, we feel that. Oh, everything seems to stop. It may be a hallucination, it may be a state of meditation, self-absorption. So much duality is there. A consistent understanding is required. You're almost in a state of doing nothing. It's a waiting period. You can say, one master usually says it's a waiting period for what? For a revelation. Revelation for what? Knowledge. Knowledge of what? You know it. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms, know your experiences. Bring the hands down, we'll share our experiences, and if you have any question in your mind. You know what happened last week? I received an email from an unknown person. First line. Do you think that growing the beard and that is grey, talking the Eastern wisdom, makes you a teacher of the Eastern wisdom? And then many sweet words. You are crazy. Perhaps you might have watched some YouTube videos. You are crazy. There were many sweet words. First time my mind said, what the hell he has to do with my beard, or she has to do with my beard? This is going to happen, I can tell you. Even if you reach to the highest state, that is going to happen. We have to live into the same society, but we are living well. So I had a big laugh, at least, thanks God, at least he is more interested in my beard than the knowledge that he heard from the YouTube. So you are not giving in. This is not giving in, Christina. Should I go and fight with him, for the sake of my beard? I can shave off my beard. It hardly takes us even few dollars to go to the salon. Webhub, yes. First we'll share experiences those who have not done it.
Thank you, sir. So today, mind was a little occupied in the thoughts that are coming, but then it was also at peace at the same time. There was no trouble in the mind, it was calm. And today's understanding is that here, from this point of view, the understanding that there is a default state of the mind, and mind generally keeps, my awareness generally keeps in that default state. So coming out of home is that whether I am aware that what is my default state, what are my desires, and then can I still parallelly be aware that with those desires, if it is not fulfilled or fulfilled, I am still be happy. There is no dependency on them. So mind should have a clarity that they are not, I am not bound to them. I am free from them.
Yes. When I am not bound from them, I am free from them, you have already left the home. So it's a mental leaving the home gives you that state of the calmness is what we are seeking here. It will bring all the 6 treasures easily. Terry, you want to share? Terry is doing very good.
I was experiencing simultaneous awareness of the inner and outer.
Beautiful.
Well, the outer world kept doing things to pull me out, so I had to figure out how to handle that.
No. Simply just check it, outer world constantly changing. Say for example, you come to my home, knock the door, this is the outer world. So what the inner world says, welcome her, come on, sit down, have a cup of tea, coffee, let us chat. Everything goes normally, but inner world, you are simultaneously aware of the inner world. Why? You're happy. Why? It is not situational happiness. So from where the happiness comes from inside. So you are expressing, I am expressing the happiness with you. Finished. You already experienced that state. Does any maid make you crazy? We all remember.
I think that when you don't react, it gives you time to ask yourself,
Beautiful.
what does this have to do? Why is this pissing me off? Why am I feeling this? And then you can check yourself.
Beautiful. That is what it is, leaving the home. You have left the home so you can see the home outside, not inside you. So you have a space. So it means no maid can make me crazy. You make the maid crazy. Bring water. No, not in this glass. In the second glass, just in this, on the shelf. No, you didn't understand wrongly. Third glass. And then your maid will think, poor lady, you know what to do. Okay, let me do it. But you are enjoying, and she is enjoying in ignorance. You are enjoying in discernment. I do sometimes. I do sometimes those people who do not understand. I said, okay, let me do it. Who is left? Yes, Sangeeta first. So those we have not covered before.
सर मेरी फैमिली जो है वो सबसे बड़ा वर्ड है जो आउटसाइड है मेरे मतलब वो एक टाइम था कि ईगो भी आ गई थी मुझे कि मैं साधना करती हूँ उन्होंने उसको डिसॉल्व किया मेरी ईगो को फिर सर कुछ भी मुझे मतलब गुस्सा कभी आए तो वो कहेंगे तुम साधना करते हो तुम्हें तो गुस्सा आना नहीं चाहिए तो उससे मेरा इवॉल्व होने में हेल्प होती है सर
Beautiful.
तो अब रिएक्ट मैं कम करती हूँ और रिस्पॉन्ड ज़्यादा होता है
Beautiful. What she was saying, that she has been regular in her meditation journey, and she lives with her in-laws and the son and also the husband. Her husband is also my student. So whenever she reacts, they say, "Oh, you practice meditation, you are getting angry." They will not leave any chance. The world is not going to leave you any chance. If you have beard, you look great. No, you look crazy. Or with beard, you think that you are a great teacher. They won't leave you. So she says that now, instead of reaction, she started responding, and the things are settling down. It's very important. Barbara.
I try not to react to other people, but sometimes when you don't react, they just push further and further because you're not reacting upsets them. But I realize that that's their problem, is not mine.
That's their problem. I love it, Barbara. That is their problem. But if you say they constantly push me and I have to react, that is your ego. That is a delusion. That is a delusion. Oh, you have no reaction? Oh, today I don't have reaction. I'm in a totally different mood. Maybe after a week I will react strongly. We have to learn this language. Ashok, without reaching to that state, if you say this, you will be in more problem. Yes, David and Jerry.
Thank you. My meditation was very, very deep. I remember all the breathing. I remember all the various steps, but that's all I can remember. I can't remember any thoughts. I can't remember anything. So it was just really beautiful and peaceful.
Beautiful. Wonderful. How are you, Jerry?
I'm good, thank you. Peaceful, calm meditation, and I love the way Terry summed it up. So
Yes. Even in a class, Jerry, you are giving a class. Just Go casually, don't worry. Continue on Asatoma Asatagama and see what happens. See what happens. They are not going to agree. Yoga studio will not agree that what you are teaching is the real yoga. I don't want to say it, but just for the sake of conviction, I am saying, who said this, that you repeat the false 100 times, it becomes truth? I don't want to name that guy. So the world lives on pleasure and delusion. But that is why the master says consistent, constant. You stick to your own point, Barbara. You stick to your point. They are pushing you. Thank you. Thank you. This is one time push, second time count it mentally and enjoy yourself. Count mentally and enjoy. Finish. How are you, Stephen?
Good, sir. Thank you. It was very interesting. When I closed my eyes, I started contemplating and reflecting very quickly on the relationship between the mode, the mood, being hit by the world, and what is that relationship? And then everything went blank. And when we got to the heart center, at some point at that heart center, it hit me that it just came back up, and I said, wow, the mood is actually influenced by likes, dislikes, and the outside world. And if I recognize that, I could reset the whole tone and reset everything that goes on in any given moment of the day, and block that out and allow the world to challenge me so that it eventually will go away and I could coexist, in this society. So thank you.
Beautiful, yeah. Yeah. First thing, Stephen has understood clearly the reflection in meditation is not an issue, not a problem. You can instantly reflect mood and more likes and dislikes. The moment you reflect, the intellect supplies the knowledge and the mind comes down. But if you don't reflect, you try to control. No. And then in meditation you are struggling. No. Yes. No, that is not the meditation. According to the teachings of our masters, the way I have understood it. Yes, Dennis.
Yes, I can further take Barbara's statement about the people who who want to push us to react even though we don't. I think sometimes it makes sense to give them the reaction they want while keeping fully calm and aware inside. And this way it may be easier for those people to understand and accept what's happening and stay more calm and become more calm. And actually for us it may be easier to get rid of these people because they will stop pushing. They will get what they want and they will stop pushing. But of course we have to do it with full awareness and calmness inside. And my meditation was deep and peaceful. The mind was focused and clear after the breathing, and it was focused on the space of peace and calmness. Thank you.
Beautifully said. I was missing it, but I just tell you, you are totally calm and someone is pushing you. It happens to you all the time. You are pushing, but you are still calm. Guy is still pushing. You are still calm. So from that calm, you raise your energy level. What the hell you are doing? I said you to stop this. But then check that you have shouted and you are able to maintain your calm inside. You can act. Barbara, you can act. You can just play. You become a Hollywood actor. Just for a moment. Finish. I did it. I do it many a time. And then the next moment, oh, you are angry. No, I'm not angry. And then I change the topic. Do you want me to give you a cup of tea and coffee? Then they look at me, suddenly why this guy has changed. Society, people does not change like this. The entire world is a drama, it's a play. In only we are of the nature of peace and happiness, nothing else. Yes, Christina, you want to say something?
Thank you. I keep catching lots of delusions. I was just thinking about there's a therapy modality that I use that is exposure, putting yourself out in the world and tolerating. And so then I'm not walking the talk if I just want to, resist that and retreat. And so, it's finding that sense of calmness.
Yes.
To build our tolerance and window tolerance.
Yes.
Just as I work with my clients on.
That is, you all, beauty is that you all share something different. And you have to listen to it again to see that, can I act in this way? Why didn't my intellect has this perception of clarity? You keep it and note it down, live into it, and then see what happens. I am learning from you guys. It's a constant and consistent learning. But anyhow, Christina, you can send your mom to my home. She can stay here for a couple until you reach. We will treat her. No, I cannot say that, if I say to your mom that I will treat you like Christina's mom, so you are also my mom, she will be angry. How can this grey beard guy be my son? Society, world, that is how it works. So Vaibhav, yes, Vaibhav.
Yes, sir. Sir, I already shared.
You already. So yes, Ashok. Yes, we are hearing you. You always say Namaskar, so we are not hearing you.
Sir, can you hear me now?
No, yes, now we can. We all hear you.
सर मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ कि we should create some good causes for the good effect or good fortune, and self check is necessary, and that hit by the world is the good idea. That is a new idea for me, and we should not react, and we need to leave the form of ignorance. You understand that?
You are already living in six treasures, so you should not make a statement, you should not react. You are not reacting. You have recognized the defects in the world. You have understood the defects in the world. You understand that you have left the home. Ashok in early days told his wife that I'm leaving, I'm just, I'm meditating, I have left everything, Should I tell more?
Next time, sir.
Next time. Okay. His wife complained to me. I said, this teacher is gone now. That is how the world works. What a point I am making, not of the Ashok. I'm teaching you, we are related, we understand each other. Now you are conveying, you are making some expression to your near and dear ones in your honey. Leave that crazy teacher, he is teaching you wrongly. He or she never met me. It happened many a times. Journey is very easy, but very tricky. We have to understand so many points. It is all about understanding. I told you, that is all for today. We'll meet again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.